Guys, what is up? It has honestly been the longest time since I've played this game, since I've visited Engage on my channel, but we're back. And I've been standing at these gates for a while. If you don't understand what I mean, well, I've been looking to play the last chapter for pretty much forever. I don't know what I've been slacking. I've been getting all my units up. Like, if you look at all of my units, they've all grown. Like, they're not all of them are maxed out, but a lot of them are pretty, I mean, they're just dangerous. You don't want to trifle with them. Look, Ivy, she'll mess you up. Alfred, the best in the game. I'm telling you, the best in the game. Like, you can't beat that. Oh my goodness, and little munchkin Anna, she'll tear you apart. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. But guys, it has been forever since I've genuinely played this game. I don't know what happened. I had like a whole month, like between Fire Emblem 3 Houses and getting everything ready in December and whatever happened in those short months. I was just playing Engage in the middle of all of it and I got caught away. Look at this sound effect, oh my goodness. I swear, Fire Emblem 3 Houses would not be able to replicate the same sound effect. Or maybe they can, I don't know. Maybe they can. But guys, are you guys ready? I know I've skipped the entirety of the story, not that I was good. Not that was good, let's get that straight. But like, the game, it has been marvelous. It has been a fun adventure. I mean, setting up units, and this is one thing that I could say that Engage did really good. Setting up units and the creativity between all the units and having all the units shine the way they do and making everyone seem so unique, you know? Tamara, the enchanter. Like, not everyone thinks of Tamara as an enchanter. Or making Amber a mage cannoneer. It just, like, once you look at it, it makes so much more sense. You see the aspiring hero, you get the hit plus 15, soon to be hit plus 30, and then you're like, oh, that's his calling. At least for me, you know. It's different for everyone. And I feel like that's something that Engage can really say about itself compared to 3 Houses. It was just like, in 3 Houses, it was like, yeah, you're supposed to make Dimitri either like a riding unit or a lance unit or something like that. You don't think of Dimitri as like a dark unit or a light unit, you know? Obviously, you can make units in 3 Houses whatever you want them to be. That's like, I've made that a proven fact with Dorothea. But like, shoot, it's like in this game, there's like a magical charm to it. And then there's Pangrea, which I have no idea what to do with. I have no idea what to do with Pangrea. For some reason, I put dual assist on Boucheron, so he has low SP and just too many things wrong with him. Too many things wrong with him, including this outfit. Why is he wearing this? Yeah, this outfit definitely does not suit him though. But anyway, besides the goofy outfits, the goofy setups, the obscurities, I just want to talk about how fun of an adventure this has been. Like, I mean, I romanced Ivy. That was a fun time, you know. Romancing Ivy was like, I was like, this makes sense, you know. I thought it was going to be some, like, magical spectacle like how it is in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which maybe it still will be, but I romanced Ivy and I was like, oh my goodness. You know, it felt like it was going to be, like, a big ceremonious thing where it's like, oh, you guys, like, go off to the countryside and, you know, live happily ever after, but no, we had one scene. It's cool that they have in-game effects, though, I will say that. The fact that, who is it, Ivy, or whoever you choose to wed, gets, like, an in-game effect, it's really cool. And the fact that your personal character gets, like, something cool attached to them, that's just, like, one of the coolest things ever. But anyway, besides all of that, let's just head on to the main story. It's been a while. This game is a thrilling game, to say the least. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it, to be honest. I could say it's the worst game ever created. I could say it's the best game ever created, which would be, that would be cap. That would be the biggest lie that I've ever uttered. But let's just not worry about the politics of the game. Let's not worry about what makes a game good or bad. Let's not worry about L plus ratio bad game design. Let's just venture off. Venture off and slay the demon that lays before us. I forgot his name. It's been so long. It's like, what's his name? The evil demon threatening all of us. What's his name? It's,
If we defeat Sombron.
Oh, his name is Sombron. That's
portal.
what it is. I don't know what I thought it would be, but I definitely did not think of Sombron. Yeah. Maybe if it was something cool like, you know, Edelgard, or I guess something cool like Rhea, you know, because they're technically villains in some routes, depending on which route you play. Maybe a cool name like something like Ganondorf. I don't know, some of those cool names rather than Sombron.
We'll lose you and the other
Yes.
We've been together this whole time. And please, Marth.
Leaving the portal open?
No.
We emblems came into existence. We would do anything to protect.
So our promise to rebuild Elios together. Our plan to see the world. None of that is possible.
It's alright. You have the multiverse now. Just team up with Sombron and you can see all of them together. I'm sure that's always a possibility. You even have that little well that you jumped into because I completed all of the DLC. So I have both Nil and Nell. Spoilers, if you're not there
I'm
yet.
So sorry.
There's
I
no
mean,
need
you're
to
alright.
apologize.
You're alright.
I've asked so, but when I thought about a future with you, but
There is a promise in Lethos, the day you awoke. What did I say when you summoned me?
How am I supposed to remember that, kid? I'm gonna be honest. How am I supposed to remember that? Like, during that time, I was barely coherent. The day you awoke, you probably said something corny like, not I fight for my friends, that's Ike. At least I remember his lines. You probably said something, I don't know, corny.
Your ally, until the very end.
Yeah, that was way cornier than anything I could have
I
expected.
remember. I will never break that promise. Until this war's end. Until my own.
you're so kind, Marth.
You are too. That's why we've made it more than your strength.
Thank you.
Now prepare yourself. We'll arrive at the portal soon.
He said the line. He said the line.
I'm ready.
You two, here.
I can't tell what I dislike about Sombron. Like, maybe it's his ugly design, maybe it's his terrible voice actor. Sorry, not terrible voice actor, that's just mean. His terrible lines, I should say. He seems like a Power Ranger villain, am I wrong? I even made that connection from my first video where I was like, go Power Rank, copyright. But like, it's like Sombron just looks ugly as all can be. Am I the only one who thinks that? Like, even distorted Edelgard, sorry, I don't know what I was about to say. Distorted Edelgard, or whatever she is in that beast form of her Titan form that kills you in one shot and maddening. Like, even in that form, I was like, that's a way prettier villain than Sombron could ever be. Like, my god, Sombron just looks ugly as all hell.
We've come to stop you from destroying.
I am done with your worthless world. Return to it and shut the portal. Live in peace there.
Alright, that's a satisfying outcome. We don't have to defeat
You
him.
stay in your world. I now leave for other one.
You're going to return and attack Elios again. We'll never believe. And you've caused too much suffering. Too much loss. We will defeat you right now and prevent you from invading any other worlds.
See, this is a thing that I think Fire Emblem needs, though. And this is going to be a wild thing because typically it's like, oh, good guy always wins in Fire Emblem games, right? That's typically the theme. But I actually think that they should take the Persona route, where it's like there's multiple endings and whatever. Sure, like later on in the game, if the game has been out long enough, you're going to get spoilers. Like, I think I got spoiled that there's at least 3 endings in Persona 5 when I first played it, and I was like, okay, so that probably means there's a good ending, a bad ending, and then like a like middle ending, right? But I wasn't prepared for 6 endings, right? Or potentially even 7 endings. I believe there is 7 endings depending on which versions you play. But it's like, dude, I was not prepared for that. And it's like, it's random. It truly is. So it's like, I feel like this should be a choice where it's like, hey, you player, do you want to do this? Go ahead and do it. And that's what Three Houses really did well, is that it gave players the choice of freedom, where it's like, do you want to be with Claude? Oh, have you made allies within the blue lines? Do you want to join the church? And then you could base decisions off of that, right? And then you get a huge decision in the middle of all of it, and then you begin a war, right? And even then, it follows like a linear story. You're already on that story. Whatever story you choose, it's like you have to perform the actions necessary to complete that story now, right? If it's Edelgard, your main goal is to kill Rhea, right? If it's Dimitri, your main goal is to kill Edelgard, so on and so forth. But it's like, it gave you choice. And still, even in the Edelgard path, or if you do White Clouds, into any Edelgard path, it's like, you get that choice. And you get multiple choices. So I think that, not just Engage, but Fire Emblem as a whole should really start leaning into the freedom of choices, the way that Persona does. Because I actually enjoyed it when my first playthrough, I got the bad ending because I sold out all of my friends. I was like, oh, that isn't the right choice? I thought, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, so I'm not supposed to sell out each and one of my comrades that I've, made along the way. And then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, maybe I was a dumbass. Maybe I should have chose the cliche friendship above all else. But it's like, what happens to those who want to venture out of the norm like I did? I technically beat the game that day, but then I learned from it, I recovered, and I got a better ending. But there's nothing from stopping me from like just, choosing that outcome and then stopping the playthrough there entirely, right? I played the game. I played the game. I successfully beat it, right? That's technically the story done, right? And I feel like Fire Emblem should really take that twist and turn of giving you the freedom and choice and liberty that you want to make as players, right? Unfortunately, I don't see any Fire Emblem game going that way. Even if you follow the same code as Three Houses, Three Houses did it so perfectly. I think it's so straightforward to the Persona protocol. That's what I'll call it. But it's like it somehow became a Persona game. I'll include it with the SMT titles, bro. It's literally a Persona copy, but kind of better than all of them. I'm not gonna lie. That's a hardcore debate, but it's really good. But as a Fire Emblem game, it's the best one for choices, in my personal opinion. Next to whatever Corrin's was. I don't remember if that was Fates, if that was Conquest, if that was... Awakening was the one with Lucina, I believe. I don't really know. Like, I always say this, Three Houses was my first Fire Emblem game, so it's like, I don't know the history and lore and lineage of the games, but I just know that, dang, they really need to take some inspiration from the goats.
Am I wrong?
Such a warrior showed me the meaning of all existence. Fight alone. Take...
You're wrong. That's impossible. No emblem wants to see a world destroyed. We aid people through our bonds with the divine dragons. We are a force for good. We would never choose to let our power be exploited for evil.
Enough of this nonsense. I won't let you stop me or sway your
Yawn. Oh
intentions.
my goodness, so much exposition. Oh my goodness, so much exposition. Yawn. There is no telling you how, like, this is one thing that I will not understand about this game. It feels like I could go through like 20 support conversations in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm like, yay, Dorothea. Alright, let's move on to Hilda. Alright, let's move on to Edelgard. Alright, let's move on to, I don't know, whoever, Dedue. Like, it's like, bro. But this game, bro, it feels like these conversations are like 45 minutes long. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's the script writing. I don't know if it's Samran's ugly ass face. I don't know if it's just the fact that they have Marvel lines where it's like friendship above all else, and they laugh after everything and stuff like that, or bad guy equals evil or something like that. I don't know what it is, but it feels like, golly, it feels like this is taking
I have
45
striven
minutes.
for this for thousands of years.
Wrap
If
it up,
you intend to
Samran. I
stand
have
in my
places to
way,
be.
you
I have
will die.
Rhea to kill. Wrap it up, please. Wrap
This
it up.
is it. Prepare for battle, everyone.
Alright, thank you. Thank you. Finally, Byleth, you said something. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. Prepare for battle. Everyone, please. Just get to the battle part. I know that's what everyone's here for. The 1%, the 2%, connecting. That's more engaging than what I just witnessed, that whole conversation. Alright, so I know for a fact that there's more enemies that are going to be arriving, or there's something about this map that something's going to happen, but also I have overpowered units. All of them have already mastered all of their classes like twice. As you guys saw, like some of my units just have like, they just, well, these aren't good examples, but some of my units have just like maxed out stats. Like Louis, he's not dying this fight. I could put him anywhere on the map, going against anyone, even magic users like Sombran's bitch ass. I think it's only fitting that we bring in Ivy, we bring in Alfred, we bring in all of my all-stars for this last battle. Yunaka. You guys don't know about Citrine. Citrine is a baddie. I mean, she's a baddie and she's just good, but she's a baddie. This is really just my all-star lineup. Seedall is here by default because it's dancer class. That's just how it has to be. I don't make up the rules. The game does. Amber is here by default because he's dope with what he does. He's basically just chip damage, but also not. And I think we have an all-star lineup. Who else am I missing? Rosado, Yunpian. I wish there's a random button. That's really what the next Fire Emblem game needs. Just give me like 20 plus more characters to learn, and give me a random button. That way I could head into battle, just full throttle. Are you guys ready? I don't think you guys are ready. I don't think you guys understand. I truly do not think you guys understand. Like, this is going to be something spectacular. I think that works right there. There's a level of effort and grinding and getting everything to the perfect, you know, just way. Oh, these guys actually have... Oh. I did not realize these guys actually have good items. Hold up. No, it's alright. We still beat them. We still beat them. This is nothing. No, I don't think you guys realize like what I'm about to do to these guys. I think we bring him. Ah, you could, yeah, you're fine up there. You're my contract killer. Alright, are you guys ready? No saving, just heading right into it. Of course we get a cutscene.
You dare turn your blade on me. You dare interfere with that which I have sought for so long. Such fatal hubris. You will pay for that accordingly. Witness how fragile your bonds really are.
God, Diamant is so cool.
What's happening to them?
I am sealing off the portal back to your world. It's what I should have done the moment you arrived here. I fear your emblem allies are too weak. They will be lost in the distortion between dimensions forevermore.
This cannot be the end. If we must part, remember all that we have done. Marth!
The emblems are...
I knew I'd have to say goodbye someday, but I thought there was time.
So much for your precious emblems. In a matter of moments, the portal will be shut for good. Take comfort, for I shall inflict no further harm upon your world.
It's alright, I still have the
Though
part.
you will die here as I have lived, in anguish.
It's alright, I still have the power of DLC.
We can never go home?
I've been ready to die from the start. Brodia, my land. I pray you endure.
God, I wish Diamant was
seems Lucia
in Three
will
Houses.
never truly know me.
Same thing with Ivy, oh my
I'm
goodness.
sorry, Mother.
Worry
If I could do anything, it would
I
be
have
take
no
those two
desire
to...
to prolong
Even
your
Alfred,
suffering.
bro. Tamara can stay here. Tamara can stay here. She was the only one that I didn't like.
As though I was never there
But,
at all.
oh my goodness, if I could take those three to,
I'll stop
if I
you.
could take them to,
If that's so,
what's it called?
Our fight isn't over.
Oh, I haven't played Three Houses in
Portal's
forever.
open.
I
can
forgot what
do
their
this.
actual
If I give it
place
my
is
all,
called, their
I
country.
can summon the emblems back to me.
Gosh, I wish I could take them to meet Edelgard and all of them.
If you have faith in the moon and stars above,
Use my strength, my guts, anything. I don't care if I don't become a legend.
Now, I
We
do
just have
like
to win.
games that do this, where it's like they get custom dialogue depending on if you bring them or not, because it really shows, like even some of the minor characters that I don't really use that much, like Seedall, it's like, yeah, he has custom dialogue, it's kind of cool. I like custom dialogue moments. More games need to have that. Persona and Fire Emblem have those, have that feature. And maybe I'm biased because those are like only the two, like, those are pretty much the two series I play for for RPGs like this, like JRPG category, but it's like turn-based category games need to have this more. Like Pokemon, like dang, imagine if you had to pick Pikachu and it would just be like Pika Pika or whatever, something special at the end battle, you know, at the Elite Four or whatever.
You rescued me from despair. I will return
See, I
that
have the
favor
power of
here.
DLC.
Let
It's
us
fine,
strike
guys.
this monster down.
I have crossed between worlds to bring you victory, Divine One. You need fear not.
I suppose this is a time when riches aren't much help, but I shall pray with all my heart.
Cikrine has made such an impact. She has gone above and beyond. Also, another thing that I want to note on is that they're using custom sprites depending on the classes that they use. I know in Three Houses, I was like, my immersion was kind of gone because sometimes I'd see the sprite and it would be like Hubert, but he was in like everyday clothes because it's like a story mission. Who expects that? But in this one, because everything's like 3D, they actually use the headshots of what they're doing right now. So Rafal is in normal clothing because, you know, I didn't change him. But Cikrine, obviously, she's not a standard sage. Oh, she kind of is, but she's not a standard sage.
I'm worried. But you don't need my support either way.
That is one thing
I
that I
know
do
you'll
like
see
about
us through
Engage.
this.
I don't know if the other games do that, but I know, as I said, in Three Houses, they didn't do that. But the other thing that Three Houses does is that you can be a maid in battle. So I guess I could stick with that rather than getting headshots of canonically accurate events like Heavy Armor, Dorothea.
I could impersonate the emblems, but you know, it wouldn't be the same. So let's get them back.
Now, I am wondering right now, does Ivy have a line? Because I did romance Ivy. I wonder if she has a line where it's like, I will always be by your side or something like that. I'm hoping she does. I am hoping there's a custom romance line for each and every character. Because if there is, by God, I will play this game again. Another 200 hours. I will play this game another 200 hours, another 300 hours, another 400 hours. Finding every custom dialogue line for this one battle.
You can do this. Since the day you woke up, I always knew you'd save the world.
Well, duh, I'm the Divine Dragon. Say something more useful, clan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry,
Bring
clan.
it on. This is it. The final battle. Let us go forth and annihilate the enemy.
Panette has always been one of the funniest characters to me. She's like the pinnacle of irony.
There's a 100% discount on Lady Anna's aid services today. One-time offer. No
You have always been my source of strength. Allow my faith, just this once, to be yours.
It's not very romantical. I don't feel the romance, but I'll give it a pass, Ivy. I heart you too.
We started this journey together. Now let's end it together. May our world prosper.
You can
Agreed,
do it,
Alfred.
Divine One. Underdogs always find strength when they need it most. Trust me.
Imbeciles. Your scrambling is both futile and pitiful.
Please, my friends. I
But
need
it's a
you all
power of
one
friendship
last
that
time.
will allow us
Once more.
to
Let
persevere.
us engage! Shine on, emblem of beginning. Mark!
Also, I'm not exactly
Care for
sure
us,
how this
emblem
works.
of
Did I just
Ethos.
revert time or
Stand up.
something, or did I just
Provide for
like?
us, emblem of the
Is
Holy
it
War.
the power of
Sing
will? Because I know like
Free us,
Kirito and Sword
emblem
Art
of
Online had that, and
genealogy.
it was questionable.
Rise up, emblem of
But I
binding.
guess I could just summon
Sweep across,
stands at
emblem of
will,
blazing.
even though that we are in a no stand
Emblem of the
zone.
sacred.
Because Lord Sombron was like, fuck all stands. But I guess, the power of friendship
Emblem of dawn.
lets us do some special
Reignite
magical
us,
stuff
emblem
like
of
this.
awakening. Lucina.
Meanwhile, I'm
Bear
just
your
talking
fate,
over
emblem of
Aleer,
fate.
just
Corin.
announcing everyone,
Teach us, emblem of the
which
academy.
should have been done from the very beginning. Hey, there's
And
Byleth.
of
That's that
course,
one character
the
I know from
final
Smash.
emblem.
Connect us, Fire Emblem.
Byleth.
We
Yes.
13 emblems stand against you with our allies. The future may divide us once more, but here and now, we fight with one heart. This fight.
I will say the music is a
moment in
banger
time
though.
is
The
all
music kind of good. The music is kind of good.
What nonsense. You are the flicker of an ember, a dying light. You're nothing. The deeper your bonds, the greater your pain when those bonds crumble to dust. Why invite that inevitable pain upon yourself? Why allow such weakness to exist? Give up and perish, foolish child of mine.
Breaking of bonds can hurt, but when the bond is reforged, it comes back as strong as ever, or stronger, and it brings an even greater hope.
What am I
People are
yapping
willing
about?
to work for
Vander
it.
is dead,
Any
by the
bond
way.
can
He
be
died
brought
like
back
chapter
to
2.
life. And that's what I'll do, every single time. For however long it takes! You won't leave this place, because we're going to stop you! Get ready, Sombron! This ends now!
Alright, so my goal is still all the same. Defeat the enemy. Understood.
I'm at 100%.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for what is about to happen. I am so sorry. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I think it will work. I think this works though.
I smell gold.
Just let me cook. Let me cook.
again.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Here goes.
And
dragon
we do
looked
something
right at me.
like... We do something like this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I already have my kill option available.
You are as if spurning me to be a divine.
You killed your own. You're the one who is.
I said your work. Once I leave, I will forget you. Even if we met again, I would not.
Interesting.
Recall.
In other words, you'll make the same mistakes as before. So which of us is pathetic?
Now I have
Damn. I said some words. Hold up.
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
Does he have phases? That's the only thing that I'm worried about. Does he have phases? I don't think he does. Now let's just cook here, alright? Imagine I get someone who's actually good. Just imagine I get someone who's actually good.
You will be mine.
Like I'm talking Camilla, I'm talking maybe Edelgard. I got Hector. Alright, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Unfortunately, he still sucks ass, but he could do something. It's alright, it's alright. I'm sorry, no one is killing Alfred though. I don't know whoever thought that Alfred was bad, but if anyone told you Alfred was bad in this game, no, Alfred is one of the best units.
Let's go.
I am not lying. Then just watch this, right? Let me cook, alright? We get the freeze blast. We're all good. I'm all good. He's frozen. Let's go. Right? We're all good. We're eating nice. We're not gonna take any damage because of Erica. I've played this game for way too long.
Go ahead.
Gosh, he's already dead. He's already dead. I could do it just like that. I know he has another thing left, but he has to worry about 4 of us. He's already dead. You have no clue. He's just dead already. Oh, you know what? I could have extended that out more with Soar. I didn't realize that. Not that one. Soar. Right? Oh, I guess I don't. Wait. Yeah, Soar. Okay, yeah. I'm kind of dumb, but that's fine. That was a blunder. One blunder. I'm allowed one blunder. Let the man cook.
I will obey.
I just absolutely have no competition. That's just really what it is. I just absolutely have no competition whatsoever.
A worthy sacrifice. You are 1,000 years behind me.
That is so badass in this
As you
fight.
wish.
That's actually badass, I'm not gonna lie.
This love is a crime.
I'm just telling you, one of the best combat systems in a Fire Emblem.
You're going down.
And that happened.
I
Interesting.
feel the potential.
The 3% crit from Lapis, unexpected. She has not done anything my whole playthrough, but that's fine. Also, against Hector, that's kind of rude, but okay. Guys, Hector died. Hector died. Hector died.
Time to finish the job.
That was a cinch.
So I'm just wondering who deals the final blow. You have everyone on the board. There's only one enemy left. Who deserves the final blow? Is it Cito on Camilla? I'm sure they could do it. Maybe it's Alfred to get revenge. Rafal to be badass. Citrine, who deserves the final blow?
I did not expect to feel nostalgia in this moment, but your presence is exactly as I remember it.
You seem familiar.
And this is a cool interaction. I always love DLC interactions like this. They had it in Three Houses as well, and I don't mean to make so many references and callbacks, but it is
I am
true.
the
It
daughter
is
of
very
another
true.
Sombron in another world.
Also, Nell looks so badass with the
If
white
you know my
hair.
face, then you merely recall a child who is dead. You and I are two felled dragons on opposing sides of a battle. Nothing, and I mean to defend the divine dragon to my last breath. Prepare yourself.
Okay, but did you see how her actual model, her eyes lit up with a glare?
There is nothing to fear.
Alright, it's time to end this. It's time to end this. Rafal and Nell.
I have often wondered how it would feel to see my father's face again. Now I finally know.
Surely you are not my child. No more of them remain.
It is crazy to see 4 of your own children fight against you, especially 2 of them being from a different realm / dimension. That would be really crazy to me, I'm not gonna lie.
I am a fell dragon from another world. Our relation is theoretical at best. The Sombron of my world bade me commit terrible sins to become his successor. I brought that world to ruin. But perhaps I can redeem myself by kindling hope in this one. And when I defeat you, I will prove once and for all that I am greater than my father. I'll take it back, all of it.
Foolish.
Yeah, I feel like there was like an ace up his sleeve or something. I don't know why I feel like that, but it just feels like he's gonna turn into a dragon or something. Okay, so there's another phase. Oh shoot, did everything reset? Oh my goodness, that was the biggest mistake that Fire Emblem could have made. Everything got reset. Literally everything got reset. You know what that means? That means I can just do everything all over again. Dude actually does no damage to me.
best.
Mm-hmm. Keep on talking, clan. Keep on talking. Alright, so who does the honors? Is it... it has to be Ivy, right? Ivy just... Right? Except I don't think she has it in her. I don't know. Let's see if she hits at least one crit. If she hits at least one crit in the Grass Move Void, I think she can make it. Just one crit? Oh, there's our crit. Yes, sir. There we go. The connecting screen. What an anticlimactic way to end the battle.
Why choose to start these wars?
I need no connections. Not in your world.
Even at the end, you don't want to be a father to us.
Damn. You could take any sentence out of this game out of context. This one hits hard, bro. Whew. Is that the theme of this game? Be a better parent? Oh my goodness. Nintendo, what are you telling kids? Families?
You'll be only the fell dragon, an evil that we slayed.
You and I. Let us be engaged.
Did he turn into an emblem ring? Tell me I could fight with Sombron.
Papa.
I'm really hoping I could be a villain to the story.
He's gone. And the ring for the emblem of foundations. That's gone with him.
Damn, that sucks.
Our fight is over. Let's
So,
go home.
what was the emblem of foundations?
It's time to shut this portal.
We're not going to
once
talk
and
about
for
that
all.
at all. We're not going to talk about the multiverse. We're not going to talk about Miles Morales. None of that. We're not going to talk about how bad Star-Lord fucked up against Thanos. We're
portal
not
is
going to talk
closing.
about any of that.
Once it's shut.
No, the
war
portal's
ends,
just shutting.
and
Okay,
balance
it's just shutting
returns to
down.
the
So
world.
that's just the end of the game. Alright. I see how it
did
is.
It's really time to say good. This was a wonderful journey. Thank you for letting us share. No. I'm so sad. You go. Now, it's your turn to help others. As the divine dragon, and as an emblem. I will.
You're not doing this alone.
You should not always hold back tears.
I agree. I'd like for us to part with smiles on our faces.
It seems this is goodbye.
I'll miss you, but I know you'll choose the right paths to walk. We'll always be together in spirit.
Can see that your lives will be filled with hope.
Go out and create a better world.
I will be praying for you. Wherever you go, may the blessings of Mother Earth and Father Sky follow.
I'm glad to have known you. There is no harm.
Honor your bonds. Carry the
I have
light.
never needed
nothing
to
will be
repeatedly press A
impossible.
for no reason whatsoever. Why didn't, like... Oh gosh, if it starts going through the DLC
Lead with
ones, I'm gonna have to
compassion,
skip
Divine
all
One.
of this.
And may your happiness
Yes,
be
yes,
eternal.
yes. Silica. Actually, Silica is like my least favorite emblem. I do like Silica, but at the beginning I did not have any magic users. None whatsoever. Thank you. That's all. I think that's all.
This
That's
is the moment.
Marth, please leave.
So it is. Thank you. You are a member of our family.
Yes.
The emblem who
Yeah.
connects us all.
Get better at Smash.
If ever we
Alright.
cross paths again. No. When we cross, I hope that you will remember us. We who existed together for this time. The 13 emblems.
Of course I'll remember you. Everything about you. Even when we're apart.
Thank you for Goodbye, emblems.
I
My
hear the
family.
Fire Emblem theme.
You gave me courage, strength, and inspiration. I will follow your example.
You know, at first I thought he was gonna say wisdom. Now that would have been a cool connection. Just a little Easter egg there, you know, for your Legend of Zelda fans, but nah. Alear is not that cool.
Always. I promise. Let's go back home, everyone. Back to Helios.
No, imagine it was all a dream. I'm just saying PTSD cycle. Like, imagine everyone's just dead around him, like Sombron won, and he was just living all of this out, and he's talking to his shadows of former comrades. I mean, to be fair, what's to say that he's not in the 1,000-year war right now? Besides the fact that the 1,000-year war only lasted 1,000 years. But anyway, what's to say that he's not there right now? And he's just smiling. He's like, yeah, we did it, guys. But he's secretly just hiding away in some bunker, you know, like it's Attack on Titan Season 3. He's just hiding away, and then Sombron drops like a giant nuke on him. I mean, I don't think there's anything to say that that's not a possibility. Alright, let's see this battle data. Now, I will say this is arguably my favorite part of any Fire Emblem playthrough. Always looking back into time, looking at everything I did. 20 hours in, I was on chapter 3. Geez, what was I doing? Also, Boucheron, no idea how he got MVP. Chloe, makes sense. But you could clearly see a pattern here. Like, chapter 4 to chapter 5, I spent more time. That's 15 hours right there. It's like I spent time. Wait. Oh. Is that how long it took me to beat the battle? Oh, I thought that was time during... Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. I thought that was how much, you know, how many hours I clocked into the game. Okay, whatever. You could still see... Don't worry about that 1 hour 25 minute mark. You could still see a clear pattern. One thing that I will say about these battles is that they actually are kind of shorter. The 25 minutes, you know, 35-minute marks, that's what you're really looking at. Even at chapter 10. Chapter 10 was kind of lengthy because it had you jump from 10 to 11 and then you lost your emblems. But they were very, very good. And then at like 11 it starts introducing like new unit types and whatever. So yeah, but the game overall, let's talk about the game. The game was fun. The game was fun. You can see me doing all of these divine paralogs. Oh my goodness. Look at all these. Because it's like I needed to get emblem backs. That was the main thing. Etier was really good in the mid ground, but just not good like in late game, bro. Mid game, really good. Late game, end game, if you want to call it that, just not so good with Etier, I'm not gonna lie. I had to, like, she was so, as a bow knight, she was so finicky. And then I found out Zelkov. Zelkov was a beast, bro. Heroes of the Oasis, yeah, the Sentinels, you can see it right there. Heroes of the Oasis, that's like, that was when everything clicked for me. Just a crazy battle there. This is actually really cool, I like this. I always enjoy seeing like all the battles that I partook in. It's very memorable. Oh gosh, the Brash General. Right before chapter 14, that's awful. The Brash General. I'm surprised Dancer in the Ruins didn't take me longer. The only problem with that one was that for some reason I thought that you had to get Seedall to the beginning gate, which made no sense. I didn't realize you had to go up to him, tap him, and then activate him, and then he'll join your team, and then you have to get him to the end of the mission. If you know that mission, you know what I'm talking about. because it's like at the beginning of the mission it shows like green lights, and it's like that's where you come from. So I thought you had to get him there. So I just kept on warping him to there, but no, you actually had to have him join your team and whatever. But you know, let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about the fell Xenologue and how cool that was. You can see right there, time 13 minutes, only 6 turns. It was a nice break, you know. And then it was cool seeing the older units, you know, like Zelkov back in his thief uniform and whatever. It was just really cool to see everyone, and I really had fun with the DLC. I do think the DLC is better than Three Houses. However, I do not think the setup, like I'd rather be able to play all my units, you know, in one playthrough, you know. Like I want to be able to play Gregory from the beginning, so I could get him all the way to, you know, like what is it, Mage Knight or whatever, or you know, just whatever since the beginning. But yeah, it was a fun journey getting all the way here. It was a fun journey, and you could tell Ivy becomes a beast at chapter 19. Yeah, this is just where Ivy slays. Like Ivy is a menace with her Lindworm. This is when you start noticing, hey, flying units are pretty good. Hey, knights are pretty good. Like, look at that, Lapis. I'm pretty sure she's only had 1 MVP, but she's pretty darn good. And then there's Ivy right there. Pretty good. Just everyone's so good. And then there's Ivy again. There's a reason I romanced her, because she's just that good. Oh, and Marin is there too, I guess. I did the 4 hounds late. What a weird time to do it. Oh my goodness, Kagetsu. Let's talk about the beast that Kagetsu is. Kagetsu is like an absolute champion, bro. Rafal too. Rafal and Kagetsu kind of, they're in the same boat, bro. They annihilate everything. Oh, it's crazy. It actually shows my engaged unit, my engaged unit, my emblem there. It's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Nice. And that brings us to the last engage with Nell. Huh. What a time, what a time. Took me 4 turns. Yeah, I don't know what else happens from here. I guess the online features, which I've played the hell out of, I still have not 100% of this playthrough. I said I wanted to, but to be honest, I kept on setting it back, and then as stuff got piled onto me, I was like, no, I might as well not. Oh, okay. Ivy took throne as queen and worked with okay. So there is some backstory. He died so early. Holy veteran. Okay, succeeded Vander as a steward. Makes sense. Interesting. Oh, I gotta start looking at the battles. Yeah, I did not use Fram whatsoever. It's so cool to see all these units though. Oh my goodness, 321 battles. Jeez. As King of Fiorne, Alfred forged a new non-aggression pact, blah blah blah, records. As he died in early death. Oh! He died? How did he die? He easily has the best track record for not dying. How did he die? I would assume like Etier would. I don't know, someone like Etier would. How did he die? What? Okay, whatever. In honor, Bishon's passage. Cool. Cool, I guess. Cool. Yeah, Celine died early. She died pretty early. pretty early. She died pretty early. She's like one of my biggest regrets of the story. It's like I wanted to play her more, but I just couldn't do anything. Louis retired as knight and became a butler to the royal family. Makes sense. His interest in people watching was a lifelong love. Typical Louis. Chloe. The only thing that I see about this is that they're not doing any like partner romances or whatever. Because like Three Houses, it's like everyone could support with each other. You even had the Edelgard and what was it? The Edelgard and Dorothea support, which I didn't know about, but that's the support apparently. And then you have stuff like what is it? I'm trying to remember their names because I haven't played it in so long. But you have stuff like the Hanamon and what's her name? Lysithea supports, where it's like apparently that's a really wholesome support and everyone should get that support if they can. But no one's really tied together in this game. That's what I'm noticing. Okay, Knight of the King makes sense. Yeah, it's just like no one's like really tied together. That's what I'm noticing, which I understand like a big part of the game is that they weren't tied together, right? It's like only you had a support with them. It wasn't like, oh, Alcris, well, I guess, you know what? They totally could do partner marriages. They totally could. Like political marriages, they totally could, but I guess they just didn't. Because, yeah, actually, you know what? They could have just said, there's no reason that they could have, that they couldn't do partner marriages. Geez, 322 battles. You could tell Citrine was a baddie, bro. Citrine was a baddie, bro. All them battles. Damn, Citrine. I didn't know she had that many battles. She was my sniper, by the way. She was my magic sniper. I am totally not reading any of the captions, but I'm gonna have to read it once I go through and edit this video because I'm sure some of them are really cool. Working under Ivy, he still made visits to Pale Sands. Each time returning with a gift of rice. Nice. And I know they mean onigiri because that's what's on his pants, which I think is really cool. The cool thing about, what's his name? We just saw him. How do I forget his name already? That dude. Not Zelkov. Shoot. Kagetsu. The cool thing about Kagetsu is that Kagetsu is just, you know, he's just your typical Japanese guy. And then you have Rosado. Rosado just trying to be the best berserker possible. It didn't work out, but it was fun while it lasted. Rosado was really fun. Jeez, I'm just saying, Gold Mary, if this was Rainbow Six Siege, your KD is awful. 100, or your win rate is awful. 100 battles, 57 wins out of those battles. That's kind of awful. Tamara has a better win rate than you. She actually doesn't, though. I'm capping. Does she? I don't. It's very slim. I don't think she does, though. See, someone like Marin, that's what you want to look like. You know, I already knew Marin straight out the gate. She was like really, really, really good. From her first battle, I was like, damn, she is crazy good. Panette. So the other thing about Three Houses and how they did their little support thing at the end is that, dang, I did not use Fugata at all. The other thing about, you know, Three Houses, how they did their support in marriages is that they did not waste any time. They did not waste any time. Damn, Pangdrao, he just stayed in church, bro. 7 battles, 5 wins. I mean, at least he has a better KD than, or win ratio than, whoever I just named. But damn, Pangdrao did not do yak shit. And there's our artist, our food artist, our culinary artist Bonet. Even after his death, his recipe brought joy to many. Oh, that's nice. Then we have the DLC ones. God damn, that's a giant lance. She is one with a lance. Oh my goodness. How do you live like this now? Okay, it only 84 battles. Jeez, I feel like I played him for way more. Like, damn, Celestia, I played her 136 battles? Holy sh... I didn't know I played her that much. I know I played her a lot, but... that much is crazy. Holy shit, Gregory, I did not use Rafal that much. It feels like... because Rafal was such a clutch character. It's like, he always had a 90% crit rate. And that's what his gimmick was. 90% crit rate, and he had a divine pulse. So he never missed. In her later years, she built a house and enjoyed a quiet life there with her partner. See, I wish they told us Lil Merchant Anna. 235 battles. Look at you, great knight Anna. I wish they told us the, you know, the, like, who they married and stuff. I want to see the connection, the bonding, you know, whatever. I want to see everything. Look at you, Jean. You didn't die. You didn't die. You made it all the way here, and you're holding a knife. Put that down. You should be working with vials and glasses and stuff, and your arm is twitching out. Be the medic that you are and fix yourself, alright? Yunaka, everyone's favorite. Yunaka's like the... now this might be a pale comparison, but this is my comparison. Yunaka is very much like the Lysithea of this game. I know what you guys might be saying. Is that true? Is that not? That's for you guys to decide. Decide it up in the comments, but Yunaka is Lysithea. Let's just get that straight. It's weird, but yeah, it's true. Seedall's ass, by the way. Not Seedall's ass. Seedall is ass. And there's Sapphire. Sapphire. I didn't really do that much with her. I tried to make a hero work, but it didn't really work. And there's Veil, which did not really work, but I guess it did, but it kind of didn't. I don't know, Veil was kind of weird. She was awkward. You can tell by the later half of the game, it's like I used the characters less. Like I even used the DLC characters like way more, which I understand, hey, you're getting these characters later, you know, but I don't know, the pacing was just weird. It was like I already had my set team. I tried to make everyone work, and I quickly figured out by like chapter 15, which isn't really quickly, that's like halfway through the game, there's like just some units that weren't going to work. But I try to make everyone work, you know? That's the main takeaway. Gosh. Now, I was not expecting this beautiful ass artwork. This looks like something out of, you know, Legend of Zelda. Oh, jeez. Okay. So what are my takeaways of this game? Because typically at the end of like every game that I play, I always have like some takeaways or something. I would say, and I still have to release a video, but I would say Engage is like a solid game. It's an interesting experience. Oh, I love the little smirk that Jade has on right now. It's an interesting experience for sure. You can't take it too seriously, but oh my goodness, is this an Attack on Titan moment where everything's advancing in time at the credits? This looks like that's what it is. It looks like we're watching people advance in time. Anyway, beyond my amazement, this game is very interesting. It's very interesting. There are some things where I'm like, hey, this game could have done better, but I feel like I can say that about every game. That guy's hand looks awful, and is that Spock? Much love. Oh, that's an assassin. I'm pretty sure that was an assassin. And that's actually an assassin. But yeah, this game was it was an interesting experience. You know, I think if you had any takeaway for this game, it would be don't judge a book by its cover, or don't judge a book by other people's reviews on this said game. That's my only takeaway. I still have to release a video. Sorry, I'm just admiring the artwork. There are many assets to this one picture that I'm like, damn. Talking about the trees, by the way. Jeez. And the lighting effect. Okay, Tamara, had I known you were like that. Whew. Anyway, let's stay on track. Yeah, this game is it's very interesting. Has a unique charm to it. You can see from here. I like all this these unique sprites, the artwork and whatever. I should be screenshotting all of this because typically I do that with games where it's like if I want to save the artwork, but whatever. Yeah, the game is interesting. The game is just interesting. That's all I'll say about it. It's like again, it's a typical Fire Emblem game, typical Nintendo game. It's like, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I think I'm all run out of options. The well is dry. I'm just talking on my ass now. This is the point of the video where I start ranting, where I start rambling. Oh my goodness. All the little Annas. And we're back to where it all began. Back when I had a shitty mic, I still have a shitty mic. We're back.
Today's the day of my coronation.
It is
Today,
the day.
I'll be crowned the Divine Dragon King. I had hoped that all of you would be standing by my side for the occasion. But I guess
Why do I look so stubby in this? I look so chubby. Stubby, chubby, rubby,
Shine on!
tubby.
Emblem of Beginnings! Worth a try. I wonder if we'll ever meet again.
Aha! I knew we'd find you in here.
We must have looked everywhere.
Everyone.
The coronation is going to start any minute now.
All right, time to get changed, unless you're wearing that.
Yeah, I guess I should, huh?
Dang, the same clothes you've been wearing for like 1,000 years.
Hurry up! Come on!
Oh, okay.
You can't be
I'm coming, I'm
fashionable
coming.
like Veil.
Someday, in the future, our paths may cross once more. Our bonds can be reforged time and again. Whenever you desire, you need only say the word. Engage!
Okay. I'll give it up. Good last chapter. I critique games. Cool. I critique games that have bad chapters or bad last chapters.
Fire Emblem!
But that's it.
Engage!
That's it. That's really it. That is really it. That is my journey with Fire Emblem Engage. Now, obviously, you guys haven't seen the whole journey. If you guys do want to see me replay this game, you know, that is always an option, but I'll leave that up to you guys. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you do want to see more engaged content, more Fire Emblem content. Just whatever you want. Name it in the comments, you know. I'm looking for games to play. It's a fresh new year. I don't even know if it's going to be the first video. This could be the 6th video. It depends what I pick up and try. But this was a blast. I will genuinely say that. Don't listen to what all the haters have to say, even though I'm one of them. This was a fun journey, and I enjoyed all of it. So to the next journey, to the next thing that I pick up, to the next game, to the next video, I will see you in the next one. Peace. That's all.